Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you had a great day today of revelations. Do a little inner work. Hopefully, that you follow it through whatever it is. There was a very good feedback in the comments below, and love them. Love your comments because I see that this is helping the people, which is that's what the purpose is of all this. But talking about July 27th energies there, be very mindful talking about like 3 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock energies right there. The thing it is that we have this crazy union of Mercury, Venus, and Lilith at the same time. Talking about what kind of communications you're gonna have. This could be also represent like an internal fight within the ego that hides the things about love, money, or situations is. And now as the divine timing comes in, it's like, hey, that's what it's happened. But since the moon is in Scorpio, and it squares all this. We're gonna talk about like early of the day. That's what the moon is. The moon is gonna be transitioning from Scorpio and it's gonna be entering Sag, but that all energy is gonna be triggering the North Node. And the main question is that are you gonna be telling the things that you need to tell, or are you gonna be silent and keep doing the same thing? Not dealing with your own shadow. The sun is going to be at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be at the same divine energies with Saturn, like the authority is learning. Inside of you, maybe you're going to feel these energies of the authority that it's learning to be truth. That was the age of Pisces story. I was just talking about this in a little while. I had a conversations here on the Facebook about this, and we talk about that the lesson from the age of Pisces is not done. People are not truthful and they cannot live in the true world as the age of Aquarius coming. And now people who has not living in the truth, they're learning this. And this is going to be some heavy lessons to some. This could be a karmic lessons, this could be situations and so on. But the authority within you is telling you to be the truth. So talking about this at 7 o'clock, the energy is going to be intense. That is going to be square towards the moon and Uranus, but it's going to be kind of like, okay, I can deal with this. It's manageable. But the more important is the 8 o'clock energy. Talking about the 8 o'clock energy, the ascendant is going to be with Mercury, Venus, and Lilith together. All this is squaring midheaven, Uranus, and the moon. You're gonna be irritated 8 o'clock in the morning if the things are not okay. If the things were okay, that is a beautiful energies towards the North Node. You're done with this. You deal with this. You are true to yourself. You're truth about the money. You're truth about the love. You face your shadow. Poof, you have no issues in there. Your emotions are okay because you get the right visions because the moon is trining Neptune. Neptune gives the divine energies to Venus, Lilith, Mercury, and Lilith in there. You rise your secret desire out in the open. You finally don't hide your inner desires yourself, which is also Lilith in there. You solve all this. So you don't have to deal with it. But if you haven't, you're going to have to deal with it. And this is what some of the people at 8 o'clock, you're going to feel those energies because those energies are opposing Saturn. But Saturn is in divine energies with the authority. So basically, that what says is like it or not, you're going to be dealing one way or another. You're going to be feeling the pressures from within yourself, from lying to yourself in the first place. So talking about 9 o'clock energies, they're going to be with Mars. Mars is right now opposing Saturn as well, but he is in a beautiful trine with Jupiter. He's like, I grow. I've been in that road where the Venus is I know how it was. Now it's her time. Some of you don't go into that energies like revenge and so on and so on. Okay? It's not yours. It's Saturn. As you learned it probably from yesterday's energies, talking about Saturn that tells you, I told you so. Don't go to the people and tell them, I told you so. There is a divine energies, divine teachers for that. Okay? There is a divine guides, there is a divine situations. Leave everything into the divine. And all's gonna be better than you picture it. So, talking about later on at 10 at 11 o'clock, the things are going to be calmed down. Midheaven is going to be at Cancer. The rising energy is going to be on Libra. There is this beautiful divine energies towards Saturn. You're balancing everything with the divine. You're making these cooperations, contract with yourself or others. And life is beautiful. Okay? Life is beautiful. The life is beautiful until what? Until you hit 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, midheaven goes together with the sun. That is a challenges for or from the authority. But the authority is learning lessons, which is you. But at the same time, the sun has this beautiful divine aspects with Saturn, but also creates this beautiful kite, which is in the bottom here. It is the sun. In the one side, right here, it's Neptune. On the other side of the kite, at the end, that is the moon. And right here, that is a Pluto. Divine transformations. But that fight of transformation has to be go through it. That is what keeps all this in a place of the kite. So through that energies, guys, there, looking at on the positiveness side, you're gonna be seeking this authority within yourself. You kind of like gonna be put the foot on yourself. It's like, you know what? Enough is enough. But don't go with people and go against people and tell them, you know what? Enough is enough. Don't do that. First, before do it with yourself and leave the divine to deal with the people. Because some people, they haven't dealt with them themselves yet. And this is why you need to understand these new portions and this new life within you, these new energies of Age of Aquarius. So later on at 2 o'clock, not a big deal. It's going to be intense, but here comes the 3 o'clock energies. The 3 o'clock energies, the ascendant is together with the moon. Midheaven is pretty much together with the energies of Venus, Lilith, and so on. So between 2 and 3 o'clock, I would say it's about 2:30ish. In there, you're going to feel these intense energies. Those are the intense energies of the rising that was a few hours back. You know, talking about 8 o'clock energies, now you're dealing it with them. But when you're dealing it with them, it's rising the real reason, the emotions, which is the moon, your shadow, where is your shadow is. So if your emotions cooperate with the authority within you, and the emotions, they are very beautiful with the visions, that authority inside of it within, you transform, all this is working fine. But if not, all those other energies, which is that is a squaring with, begin to be have this squaring with Lilith, Mercury, and Venus, and opposing Uranus at the same time, it's not gonna end up good. You're fighting the universe for trying to push you to live better within you to live with the truth from within you. It's gonna be intense for some people, especially in those who are within the soul connections, where they hide the truth within the soul within them. It is what it is. I don't know who said that, but he was right. Okay, talking about the energy of 5 and 6, midheaven it's gonna be at Libra. You dealing with this balance that you saw it's coming. Now it's coming. You probably build this balance at home. You go home. You like, you know what? Enough is enough. Midheaven is divine energies with Uranus. You're gonna get this message about this divine work, because divine puts you through this heart moments to have this balance in there. So many divine aspects, so many intense aspects, and so many harmonized aspects. What kind of energies you will use? If you follow in the divine aspects, they will lead you to the harmony. And the harmony is going to be helping you to see the things of what you need to do in the inner work and enough with the intense energies. Otherwise, you're not following the divine, you're not following the harmony, and guess what? All you have is dealing with the intense energies. And that is going to be your personal choice. Talking about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, this energy is going to become again intensive. But talking about between 7 and between 8 and 9, let me be more kind of like accurate. Midheaven is going to be together. That's going to be at 8:30. Midheaven is going to be with the moon. That is going to be squaring Saturn. That is going to be squaring Mercury, Lilith, and Venus together. It's going to be opposing Uranus at that point, and all this, it's going to be like a one volcano pulling out. The moon, it's going to be entering, that is like within the 14 minutes, within Sag. But usually that energy of the Sag, that is the people who are expressing everything, and they don't spare everything. Now, if you are angry and you do all the expressions, yes, sometimes you need to hear the people who are angry, and they're telling you things they never would told you if they are within their mind. But when during the people when are angry, they can tell you things. That was the truth. That is one thing. But another thing is if you can be able to express inside of you through the divine way, because the moon, it's going to be in divine energies with the North Node. The moon is going to be a beautiful trine with the sun, the beautiful trine with Neptune, and it's going to be sextiling Pluto. What does that mean? That means that you're okay with the transformations processes that happened. You are okay with the visions that comes into you, and you're okay with the authority that whatever happens, it will happen, and you're going to be growing. You're going to be maturing and take the responsibility of your actions that is going on with this. And you're going to say how you win. I mean, I stay that into the new moon to full moon report in there. That is what the best part of these positions is. And for those who actually go through all that and they express and they say things, congratulations to you. So talking about later on the energy about 10 o'clock, midheaven, it's going to be at Sag, beautiful trines with Mercury, Venus, and Lilith. All this is debacle faced. It's fixed. If you fix it, if you don't fix it, you're still going to have this fire from the moon, those emotions that, those people that even you can tell them, okay, I got your point. Can you be quiet? And they keep on going. Then they're like, hey, can you keep on quiet? And they keep on going. Just so, because they're angry, they want to make you angry. If you have to, walk outside. Just walk off. Just let the things to calm down a little bit. Okay? And then you're going to learn things. So is they. All right? And talking about 11 o'clock, the energies, they're going to be really calm down. The inner peace is going to be probably walking with this. Midheaven is in divine energies with the sun and Saturn. There is a divine energies from the ascendant towards Mars. Basically, all this leading within the divine energies, telling you you should listen to the divine within you. The divine can help you overcome that. All those issues that you have is because of lack of truth, lack of things. You need to mature, you need to grow, you need to do all this. And that's what comes in, that authority is your authority to grow. Because when the other people, they're trying to help you to grow and they push you and so on, you may be done, I don't like to grow. I like to have my pacifier. Okay, cool. It's your responsibility to grow. If you want a pacifier, go find some pacifier. It is what it is. So I mean, I know it so sounds funny, but sometimes people are like this. They want someone to babysit them, someone to care for them. They haven't been mature out there. But I know that those of you who mature, those who understanding can working and take responsibilities for themselves to evolve, I know they're going place. To go into a place where they can be living a true life within them. I hope that is you guys. All right, so that's what it was, the Astro-gravitational report for July 27. Thank you so much for all of you. Thank you for the new subscribers. And guys, be love out there, be peace out there, be a very beautiful example. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I wish you a great, great day. Be love.